Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Complete Sports Updates. My name is Abib Kuranga. This is the show where the latest and trending stories in the world of sports are brought to you. I have with me Ademola Lookman, and together we shall be taking you through the rounds as far as sporting stories in today's episode is concerned. Welcome to the show, boy, and how are you doing?
Thank you, I'm good.
Yes, starting with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, where Chelle is set to make his bow during the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. And sadly, there have been some news about the Super Eagles players who have sustained injuries. Key figures actually, starting with Sheimi Ajayi was first off injured in West Bromwich Albion's 2-0 win over Oxford United. And also we talk about Fisher Delibashi, who suffered a knee injury in Lazio's stalemate draw against Venezia, as well as Rafael Onyedika, who also was first off in Club Brugge's 3-1 home loss to Standard Liège. And there has also been some reports about William Troost-Ekong that he also had some knocks. So what do you have to say about the injuries that are currently is ravaging the Super Eagles ahead of these two matchups?
Well, I would say it's a bad omen for the Super Eagles. We all know the importance of the upcoming games against the Amavubi of Rwanda and Warriors of Zimbabwe. We know the Super Eagles must win the two matches to have any chance of making it to the 2026 World Cup. Yeah. So Dele-Bashiru has become an important player in the team recently, and we all know about Rafael Onyedika. He's one of the upcoming midfielders who has really done well at a club level this season. There have been reports about the likes of Barcelona, PSG, trailing the guy. So he has been consistent this season. Semi Ajayi was out, injured, with a hamstring injury for like 4 months before he returned to action recently. Actually, the game against Oxford United was his second since he came back from injury. One can only hope that these guys will recover early enough because the double header against the two matches against Rwanda and Zimbabwe is less than a month away. News about the injuries are a bit sketchy at the moment. So I know the head coach will be worried for now. So one can just hope those guys will be fit before the two games.
Yeah, we do hope the players will be fit before the games. But let's look at a scenario where these players are not back to action before the game. So what do you know? Who are the players do you think the coach, the new coach, should actually be considering? Should they be from the local league or also from the foreign league? And also there has been some players who have been underperforming, and also some players that have been playing incredibly well. Most especially talking about Arukodari. Tolu Arukudari right there. We talk about this man who left Olympic Lyon to Osimhen in German Bundesliga. Giftoban, who has actually scored 4 goals in 7 Bundesliga outings. So, who and who do you think Eric Chelle should be considering in case these players do not return before the clashes?
Well, I think for the coach, it's a fresh start for some of those players. When you talk about Semi Ajayi, I think he missed the Super Eagles last 2 AFCON qualifiers. That was the game in Republic and Rwanda. So that was when we saw the new guy, Gabriel Osho, Pierre, the captain, Troost-Ekong, the central defense. I think there are enough replacements for him in the team. My only worry is in the midfield, where I don't see most of the guys in Europe doing well at the moment. Aside from Wilfred Ndidi, who recently came back from injury too. And Fines, he has been consistent. He has done well since he came back from the injury. But you can't really be sure if he will be available for the game, because over the years he has been battling with injury. The other guy, Frank Onyeka, has not really been doing well at club level with his club in Germany. So it's a big worry for the coach. But the good thing is that he is well paid, if I may say that. So he has a job on his hands. So he has been monitoring those guys in Europe, so he should be able to, and he has watched a number of league matches too. So he should be able to come up with a good replacement if in case those guys are not able to make it. Talking about the guys who should make the list, like I said earlier, is an opportunity for some of those guys to really impress, as in get a chance to play for the Super Eagles. Because during the interim era of Coach Eguavon, people really talk about the guys of Siri Desas, Arokodari, and other strikers doing well in Europe, not getting the chance to play for the team. We all know the regulars, talking about the force, Kelechi Iheanacho, Taiwo Awoniyi have been really struggling for their clubs this season. So it's an opportunity for the likes of Gift Urban, who has been on fire since he joined Offiam. Tori Arokodare has done consistently well for Club Brugge, for Genk, so and also for Siri Deza. So we are waiting for the list. It's going to be difficult for the likes of Iheanacho to, but you can't really say their experience, know-how with the team. So it depends on what the coach wants to do. If he wants to stick with the regulars, or probably he wants to bring in new legs into the team. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, definitely. We are going to keep our fingers crossed and see if Eric Chelle is going to make the list, somewhat of one that we are going to see the impact on the pitch of play right there. So now let's talk about another Super Eagles player, Ademola Lookman. He has actually been on the news since last week after missing a penalty, even though he came on to score 35 seconds after the break. And, there have been some talks even before the incident happened, because he is that kind of player who many believed should have left Atalanta, most especially in the summer transfer window, with Paris Saint-Germain actually being one of those clubs, really interested in signing him. So now what do you suggest for Ademola Lookman, most especially with this incident? And also there have been some reports about Liverpool also trying as much as possible to approach the Bergamo-based club on the signing of the 27-year-old Nigerian international. So what do you think Ademola Lookman should do come at the end of the season?
Well, everybody believes Ademola Lookman is going to leave Atalanta at the end of the season. We all know he was close to joining PSG last summer, but the move fell through. So it's going to be a difficult task for Atalanta to keep hold of the guy. He has really outgrown the team. So where he's going to play his football next season is still is a question nobody can answer at the moment. But personally, I think the European heavyweight, I mean the big guns, when you talk about the likes of, especially in the Premier League, where he has actually played in the past. We all know he was on the books of Charlton Athletic before moving to Everton. He has played on loan at Fulham and Leicester City too. Yeah. So he is going to be a busy summer for Lookman. Liverpool, he has been linked with a move to Liverpool as a replacement of for Mo Salah, who many believe might leave the Reds at the end of the season. So we are expecting a big move, a big one from Ademola Lookman. He should be joining one of the big clubs in England or any other part of Europe this summer.
Yes, absolutely. Ademola Lookman is actually the player you definitely want to have in your team. The power, the drive, the strength, the flair, eye for goals, everything, is that kind of winger that you really want in your team. And I would believe that Ademola Lookman will make the best decision for his career come next summer transfer window. Thank you very much, Adeboye, for the wonderful and insightful analysis, as always. Yes, so viewers, this is where we'll be wrapping things up as far as proceedings in today's episode is concerned. Do take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.